Everybody's talking about how we don't know who's coming in the southern border. Well, we know about one guy who got apprehended and said he trained for 7 years to kill as many non-Muslims in America with bombs as possible. We've got his picture and the details. We've talked a lot about who's coming in at the border, and you've said it many, many times, as have others, that we don't know who's coming in because the catch and release program, they never really find out, and that's just on the ones that they catch, and they get court orders to come back. Of course, the vast majority never appear in court. They just fade away into the countryside. Well, now you're going to be validated by what happened with this guy. This mugshot is a Lebanese guy. His name is Bassel Abadi. He was in Hezbollah. He was trained by Hezbollah. He was caught at the El Paso area crossing. Upon interrogation, he volunteered that he was on his way to New York, where he was going to try to make a bomb. He said he'd been trained for 7 years by Hezbollah in making bombs, and then spent another 4 years guarding weapon sites. And his mission in the United States was focused on jihad and killing as many non-Muslims as possible. He was placed in interrogation units, and they're looking into his goal and his past and his affiliates in this country. This is a guy who literally said, I'm coming into America to kill as many non-Muslims as I can. Kind of reminds you of a certain series of incidents on 9/11 in 2001, doesn't it?
Yeah. So,
what
what happened to him?
So far, nothing. He's just being questioned, but they haven't let him go yet.
Yet is the key word. Yet.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yet.
Maybe.
Well, I said that they are going to let him go eventually, Barry. Because
when he says I was just kidding,
or I mean, even if he's not kidding, I'm gonna try to be careful with my words here.
Yeah, don't get us banned like last week, would you?
Wasn't my fault.
It's probably me. It was probably me.
I didn't write the notes.
Okay, you're right.
But seriously, Mayorkas was asked not too long ago about the terrorists that they apprehended on the southern border. And you know his response was, "Where are they now today?" He says, "I don't know." And the question was, "What do you mean you don't know?" Well, were they deported? No, they were released into the population of the United States of America, but we currently don't know where they are. That's why I say this one here, he'll more likely be let go into the population of the United States of America, would probably put him on a bus, put him in New York, and bury him.
That's where wait a minute. He said he wanted to go to New York.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So they'll probably put him in New York so he will complete the job. And the reason why I believe that that's happening, we already have the Democrats flying in over 320,000 illegals last year alone. We don't even know how many they brought in this year so far. I believe, and I pray that I'm wrong. Let me put that disclaimer out there. I pray that I'm wrong, but I believe, and this is just my opinion, disclaimer, okay? I believe that they want these criminals, these terrorists to be in the country so they can cause destruction before November gets here. Now, I don't want to be right in this. And I hope I'm just I'm talking, and I hope people can come back and say, Will Johnson, you were wrong. And I would be happy to say, thank you. I am happy that I was wrong. But as it looks right now, Barry, because of the way things are happening, the way things are playing out, there's a certain party in this country that is not happy about certain things that are turning out for them. Something is going to happen. Something is going to happen. What that is, I don't know. I don't want it to happen, but I truly believe we're going to see some acts. Even Elon Musk put a comment on X saying that because of all of the illegal terrorists that are in the country, he said we should expect something worse than 9/11.
He could be right, because 9/11 was what? A dozen people?
What,
There's-
18? 18 people? Yeah.
There's millions that we don't know where they went, don't know who they are. They look like military age young men, fit from all over the world: Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, China. Remember
and
the
you
old story? They're bringing in their babies and their moms and dads. That's the old story. Now they're not even covering it up anymore. They're just coming in.
Yeah. And then you never hear what happens to all these Chinese nationalists that are in the country. You don't ever, because the mainstream media, they never show them. You never see where they are, but you'll see, people from all other countries like Haiti or Venezuela or Cuba, from all these other locations, not so much Cuba, but they show all these other locations where these people are being violent. They'll show them in all these locations, but they don't show the Chinese nationalists. And it's suspected that they all showed up and reported in to these Chinese bought property next to these military facilities throughout the country.
Very well could be.